Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, I will be your host tonight. In this episode, we're going to be looking into further expansion. So, last episode we managed to build this small base that gives us everything. We managed to get, what are these called? And assemblers. We managed to get the assemblers, the belts, also inserters, as well as science rooms, without forgetting the miner and splitters and everything else. We have this sort of a bus, I think that's the term being used. We have this small science setup. In this episode, we're going to be looking forward into expanding our science production into green science, which is necessarily needed to expand our research. As you can see, we hit a bit of a stop point. I'm going to need that heavy armor. Also, is that a research for another rifle? What does this do? Red ammo plus grenades. I'm in. Okay, the rest needs green science. We're gonna be also looking into ways to expand. As you can see, I wanna research petroleum first because we have the oil setup here. This is a really good oil setup. We will also be moving towards this location in order to explore if there are any vitals nearby. From there, we will consider where to build the perimeter of our base and also how to find better patches of iron and other resources in order for us to actually have a solid wall with turrets around it and flamethrowers to defend our base. Because sooner or later, we're gonna need to build a mega base. I'm thinking that we'll build it here in this area. If the resources are nearby, I'm gonna build the base here. There's a lot of space and it is easy to expand later on, and it is right next to our crude oil setup. So let's get into it. First things first, we're going to be looking at green science. Let's see, what do I need in order to make green science? We're going to need a transport belt and also an inserter. I can actually make it here. So this belt is going to need to expand. Or actually, I think I know what I'm going to do. Since this is a temporary setup that we will upgrade later on. What are the ingredients again for green science? So it is a transport belt and an inserter. A transport belt requires gears and iron, and an inserter requires gears. Okay, we really need to expand the production of green circuits, because it is seriously lacking behind. I think I'm gonna add 2 more and double up the production. Where are my assemblers? There we go. So we will be looking into one here, and it's going to be some underground. Another one here. We're going to be expanding this line. Yep, that works. And that will be the outline. Should be here. Let me pick up some more stuff, because we don't have that much of the materials. Grab this, grab this, grab this, grab these miners, these are assemblers, splitters, and underground belts. Okay. So now we have a good stack. We will later on be looking forward into making stuff to build boilers and water pumps and also piping, since we do want to expand into petroleum, so that's a necessity. Now, where was I? Yep, right here. This too will bring out the resources. A pole there plus a pole here. I'm gonna need to expand this one too. This one has to go like this. See, that's not okay. Yep, that's gonna affect my bus. Hold on. How do we do this? I think something like that. Yep, something like that would work. If I am correct, yep, nothing goes in there. Good. This and this. So this should expand our production. Yep, this should double our production for now. Now we need to get back here. I could just feed it from here. Maybe make another one here for the inserters. No, what am I doing? No, this just wouldn't work. I needed to have its own separate thing. So, what we're gonna do is we need... Yep, I'm just gonna build them here. And then have the science go up on a belt. Let me see. So, in order to make green science, we're gonna need a transport belt and an inserter. You will make the inserter, you will make the transport belt. You require 3 items, you require 2 items. So you will have this set up, and you will have... What do you require again? Okay. Double into 1. Something like this. Go like this. So these produce these 2 items. Now, should be able to get away with something like this. But this will just produce 1. I need a 1-1. Okay, how much time do I need before I can make a belt? Transport belt. 0.5 crafting time. How much do I need to craft science? 6 seconds of crafting time. This inserter, 0.5. So I'll be making these way faster than I will be consuming them here. I think what I will do is I will actually move this up. So I'm gonna need this one, I'm gonna need you here, another one here, which means that nope, that will not work. So this whole thing has to go down by 1 block. So I want you here, I want to have something coming out of you like this, into a belt, into another assembler. Oh yeah, it's 1 red, 2 yellow, 2 power pole. So up in here, I'm gonna need you to make me the belts. Something like this, and something like this. And you, I'm gonna need you to make me the inserter. There we go. Just need to expand this. Okay, so green circuits are just not making it down. Yep, it seems like I underplayed our green circuit capacity. Is iron the problem? Seems that iron is the current problem. This is just not working currently. How do we fix this? Could just build. Let's do that. We're gonna redo the stone setup later on. Definitely gonna do that later on. So I need to mirror it. we need you guys like this. Sorry, I'll just make you the other way. You will be built here for the stone one, for the stone bricks one. Okay, so something like this. Sure. Okay, is this build? Okay, so I want this build to merge with the other one. Now we have a new problem. Now we have a new problem of this being a bit too much. I mean, we are overstacked on this side, so it's not a big deal currently, but we'll have a one-sided build here, so I'm gonna need to do a remerger here into here. Yep, so that's gonna look like that. This has started to do its production, and now we are oversaturated, so this is working as intended. What about here? Is everything okay here? Do I need to expand? I think I will add one more. Here. Thank you, autosave, for coming in at the worst time possible, as usual. Like this. Like that. Yep. We'll have these in here. Okay, so these are being produced. Okay, hopefully they can now reach down there, since we have one more. Yep, we are reaching down there. This is looking a bit better. It is still a weak production, but it is still looking better right now than it was. I think that the problem is I had this going all the way down there. I think I made it too long. If I could just move this section over here, but then I'll have to redo the entire split. Which just doesn't make sense at this point to redo the entire split. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm not just gonna touch it for now. Anyways, so back to here. I want this build to come here. So our current production is that we are producing these builds at 0.5 seconds, assuming that we have always these resources. We need 6 seconds to produce the other one, so I'm gonna make what, 3? I think I'm gonna make 3 for now. I'm just taking into account the fact that we don't have a full build, so 3 should be enough for now. Later on we will be looking into further expanding that. So right here we're gonna have a triple setup. Then we will do, I think I'm gonna do double intake just to make things work faster. Since it's already taken its sweet time to actually make the science pack, just don't want it to waste any more time on actually loading the items required for the science pack there. Okay, so you're gonna make green, green, and green, and I need the output ones. There we go. I'd like it to be a bit more organized. Okay. Yep, my production is way too fast. I think I'm gonna add one. I'm gonna add one just for good measure. Sorry about the clicking everywhere, guys. I'm just not used to using a hotbar. So I have really no idea how the hotbar works here. I know that I should actually work my way on using the shortcuts, but I'm just not effective at that. Also, I did unlock the heavy armor, which I will need. I need steel, so we're actually moving that way. So let's go explore the oil fields to the north. For now, I need engines. Oh, the advanced material processing would be awesome to have. What's this? Fast. Okay, so this is just faster. I need these poles. I don't think that I need solar panels. Who doesn't need solar panels? Okay, so I need to unlock the automation 2 and the engine in order to unlock fluid handling and then research oil gathering, which is something that we can do. It won't be that hard to do. I think we're gonna need more production on the science. We're gonna make these 17 grenades for now, and then just in case we meet a button nest that's easy to take down, we'll just take it down ourselves, since we will have the grenades with us. Also, I really need to build a radar. I'll just grab some iron. Because the moment we step out of range, we will actually lose sight of our base, since it is not connected to a radar. The factorio guy just captures this area that he's in, so this square is the only thing we can see. As you can see, the moment we stepped out, we no longer now have vision over our production area. Building a radar will actually help us to see the area better, and even with later on. So this is the area where the nest we destroyed in the first episode, the one that we ran out of ammo trying to destroy. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so far so good, no biters inside. I wish I grabbed power poles with me. It would have been much easier. So this area is crude oil. Looks awesome. I always forgot that. I'm used to closing the inventory with E, so I basically click E everywhere, assuming that it will close anything, but that's not the function of E. Actually, I'm just being an idiot at that point. Okay, so we have a good area to work with. Okay, we have a biter nest. We don't have that much ammo. We do have grenades. Let me just put them here for now. Okay, so that doesn't work. And we died. Yep. That was dumb. That was actually dumb to do. Yep, that was totally my bad. I should have dealt with these nests first, since they were producing way too much biters. So, what do I need for ammo? So lots of iron and some copper. Nope, those are working, those are working. These guys are saturated. And I just need one of you guys. Exterminate heavy armor. You know what, let's just make the rifle for now. We have lost many items, so we need to actually get back there, because those items are lost. I need to recover my items. I'm gonna build a load of ammunition. I think 80 rounds, 80 clips should be enough. Clips, mags, I don't know what's the difference between a clip and a mag. I'm just gonna call it a magazine. A rifle magazine. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We do have the damage upgrade, so this will be different than the last time we tried to destroy a nest. There should be a good difference here. Let's see. We can do it. Yup, we are killing them fast. Not as fast as I would like. As long as no one actually manages to touch us, we're in a good spot. Yep, I'm gonna need to retreat for now. How do I heal up in this game? I actually don't know. I don't think they actually destroyed the nest since we are running out of ammo fast. Yep. Yep, we didn't have enough ammo. We're gonna need loads of ammo, it looks like. At least we can recover the rifle since it is far away from the nest. Okay, let's do this again. This time with actually better, even more ammo. This last time was just not it. 107, that's good. Oh, just noticed that I actually didn't have the light armor. Let's go recover our gun and then we will make our way after that. So let me just look at the cloud. Yep, so it is almost there. We're almost into hitting that nest. So this nest actually needs to be taken care of. And then if the biters do another expansion near the nest, I mean, it won't be that bad since we will anticipate it. You just go away. Yeah, I have a pistol, I just remembered. Let me just get my stuff. Thank you. Ammunition goes back here. Okay, let's do this again. Takes so long to actually destroy. Yep, this time we're definitely gonna have an excess of ammo. That one is gone. Nope. So it basically shoots acid, and if you walk into that acid, it will keep damaging you. It's an interesting mechanic, and it actually predicts where you are going. It doesn't shoot at your current location, but where you are going to be. That's why it's dangerous. It has killed me, so I was not expecting her to do that, but it did kill me, and I have loads of resources on me that I actually don't need. Nothing is signaling, so far the base has not been attacked by anything. Not that we are worried, because we do see this area. We are worried about this area right here. That's why the exploration we did today. Produce 20k iron plates per hour. Let's see, how much actual resources do I have left? Well, the iron patch is still strong. Well, that's good. Okay, so this area has a rough terrain. It seems like there's a lot of cliffs, which makes it optimal. Let's see, a little bit to the north. I don't see anything that's dangerous. Let's go down here and see what we can find. Although I think we found an iron. No, it wasn't an iron patch. Okay, it was water. I thought it was an iron patch. Do I just make the car? Do I even have the car researched? Can I actually make the car? I can make turrets. Don't know if I can make a car though. Let's start going down for now, since we didn't find any good resources nearby. The only thing good we found is our oil patch here. There is nothing here resources wise, at least that I can see. So we're just gonna go down, see what we find. Can I dump this on the ground? I can't. I'll just put it in a chest later on and use that chest as a buffer in some kind of line, just to reboost it. So far, I don't see any biter nests nearby, so those were the only two like really close by biter nests that we had. Now I'm walking through another forest. The vegetation variety is really nice actually to see. There is variety to the vegetation. It's not just boring, like the map is actually good to look at. It's fun to see how much this update changed stuff. I mean, it could be in the game since the beginning. Maybe I just didn't notice it until now. You know, sometimes you just play a game that you played a million times and you just notice something new and you're like, oh wow, I didn't actually know that this was a thing, but it was a thing since update 1. Just so happens that you didn't see it. Okay, so there is nothing useful here. I'm gonna go back to my base. We're gonna deploy the radars to actually have a good sight over our base, and then we will be looking into maybe building a solar panel radar setup, like outposts or something like that on the outside. I'm gonna need the fast inserters soon. Also the lights, I need lights. Need this base to actually be visible, so radar will go actually there. That's a good spot. So this is permanently explored by our radar. You will never have to worry about not seeing that area again. This is pathetic. Let me see just a second if it is actually a production. Okay, so it's not a problem. I'll actually consume it just enough, but I'm gonna expand it just in case we later on decide to I'm gonna do an expansion here and then should expand our production. Current production is going smooth. I'm gonna need to destroy some trees. Then I'm gonna need to put the box of shame. With these guys, and these guys, all these bricks, and certainly not all of that copper. Where do I need gears? The wood is for the poles. I'm gonna keep that. How much does the radar have, you see? Yeah, that is actually a good score. You know what, actually I wanna build the car. I need to build the car. Can I actually build the car? No, so I do have the engines, I don't have the car. What is going on with research? It is all green. That's gonna be a problem. It's definitely gonna be a problem. Let's redo this entire thing into a half-half belt. Okay, so this one, the belt comes here. This one will go in here, and then turn. The other one come like this. And then it will come out like that. Yeah, this is working as intended. I need those lights. Just let them right next to the radar. And here, and here, and here. And then in here, and here, just to light that up. And here, and that. And this should light the base well during the night. Okay, so this is the area covered by the radar. As you can see, we have total vision over this area. You cannot mess around with the radar. Let's take a look into our researches real quick. The car research. I'm gonna make you a priority. After that, I want you, and I want you, and you. What's this? Oil processing available. Oil refineries, ingredients, mine entity, crude oil. I can do that. Can definitely do that. Then we will go into flammables, which will unlock the flamethrower, which needs military science pack. I think it needs a red ammunition. Okay, that's a nest. It's definitely a nest. Do I have enough iron? No more ammo? Yes, I do. Let's go take care of that nest, guys, before it becomes a problem. Yep, research is now back online and it is working. It is slow, but it is working. I mean, it's not a death world. I don't need to research. I don't need to do fast research at this point. I can later on just do it on my own. And since we are gonna be the majority of time moving out and designing stuff, don't think that it is quite necessary. Okay, so these are basically 3 worms. Okay, Got me good. Need to get back. Need to let this corroded thing get away from me. That's a small one. Need to take care of that. I think it's the expansions people are talking about. I think that the vitals do expand. Okay, got me good. Let's just heal without your friends. And you die. Okay, that's good. Up. Need to take care of these guys. Then I'm gonna need to take care of you. Down you go. Then this nest. Okay, so that's done. Seems that there is another nest there. Let's see, is it small, is it big? Don't have the iron for it. I'm just gonna regenerate and then I'm gonna go into assault mode. So we triggered the biters. That's done. Two worms down. Can I actually assault this without... Okay, I can. Yep, I'm out of its range, so it won't attack me. Meanwhile, I'll start passively regenerating. Okay, so that's done. We have found a code patch of 208k, but it's basically nothing at this point. Okay, that's gonna be problematic. Gonna need turret for that one. I think I'm gonna leave a radar here. Try to hack it up to the main power. I can do that. Just to have my eye on the area. Okay, is that a dragon electric pulse? Oh, so if I... Huh. So that's how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna use the tooltips a bit more often now. That was actually super helpful. I did not know you can do that. Okay, so that radar now works. So if I do this, I'm able to see this nest area. It has a small worm, but that's pretty much it. But the amount of nests will actually be bothersome. So how are we gonna do this? Let me build some turrets actually. Okay, so a new problem. Science stones not enough. Expand science stones. Great, everything is faster now. Now how to get... Did I not research the car? Automobile. Effect. Automobile. Why didn't I need these guys? Thank you, research. So the moment I took down those guys, I was not able to do a research for the automobile. So I'm gonna need the car. Meanwhile, I'm gonna need a bit of iron to make some turrets. Pile of shame. see what can we do here. And I'm gonna need this coal, then this whole iron. So raw iron. Okay, that's done. Okay, so turrets. You could get down there with the military section. Okay, so we did unlock fuel process, fuel handling, was it? So now we have a storage tank and a pump. How is this different? Engine. Pumping speed 1.2k. What about the other one? Pumping speed 1.2, stack size 20, stack size 50, rocket capacity 50, rocket capacity 20, stack size 20. So this one just basically extracts more. I see. It's just a better pump at this point. Better pump. I know my humor is dumb. Thank you. Okay, so let's see about this nest. Need a safe perimeter. Like this, and then ammo. Anyways, I started blasting. This should work for a period of time. Longer enough for me to take down the place. And now we can peacefully take down these nests, and the turret will just basically cover us just in case anybody is getting a little bit too close to us. The problem is that I don't see any good expansions nearby. I think that in order to expand we're gonna actually need to go into trains. I actually think that we're gonna need to do that because it seems that the nests are a bit too far away for my liking. I didn't do the nest, I mean the ore patches. Your pitches are a bit too far. This just isn't gonna work this way. And done. Pick this guy up. Let's see. If I put a radar. And I won't say much. Yeah, it's basically a no-no. That's... Huh, another crude oil. Why am I fighting crude oil but not... Hold on, we have 1.2 million coal down there. I think I'm gonna make it a car. I think that would be the best option. Just gonna do logistics, research the car, and then go into exploration mode and see what we can find. The area with the 1.2 million coal would actually is actually promising, since coal will be used to basically run everything until we reach a good point where we have enough. I think solar panels need something called accumulators to work properly, because their solar panels, they only work during the day, so they won't help the power output that much. Not that we currently need it. I mean, we're not into a power shortage yet. Still producing enough power, but still, if we want to expand the boilers and stuff like that, we're gonna need more fuel to build a massive setup. A base that keeps on chugging. Okay, so we're actually starting to stack green science, which is good. Do I add more labs? Let me just add more labs real quick. Yes, I know, you don't like it when you don't have power. I don't like it too. But sometimes some things just need to happen. So just in case. You should be... because you're overlapped by one block. You should be here, so I can remove it. Something like that. And then, yep. Next to down there. And I don't have any circles, let me go pick some up. Man, it's so good to actually have something like this. If I'm missing something, I just go pick it up, not make it from scratch. So this works. Okay, so our next objective is the car. We do have green science. We need a new setup for military stuff. So right here, we're gonna build our next setup. We're gonna need pipes, steel plates. We're gonna need pipes. And we're gonna need, because this one needs 10 pipes. So, how much time do I need to assemble this? 0.5, 0.5. That's a lot for an underground pipe. So what do we go with it? 2? Do I want? I don't know. Pipe, and this one will be simple pipe. This one will be the pump, which we cannot make because we need engines, so it will be this offer pump, which also needs 3 pipes and iron wheel, and the wheels, yep. And we also need to build something like this, something for this. Engines require steel and iron gear wheel. Radars require iron plate, iron gear, so we're gonna make radars there. And okay, let me just build my double line just like I did here. So I think I'm gonna just copy this, Control C. need to copy this setup. I'm gonna need it here. Good. Oh, this was a mistake. It's definitely a mistake. Okay, so Control C and copy this section. Like this. And then like that. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so now there's something in this. So, pipes, underground pipes, radars, turret, turret for the turret. Then, ammunition. We've got the fast ones. So, what does the turret need? So it's gonna need a red one. But the rest of the items. These ones will be ammunition. Nope. Third ammunition. This one will be. What do I need for grenades? Coal and iron plate. So I think I'm gonna do grenades somewhere else, I think. Oh, do I actually want a coal line here? No, I don't think I need a coal line. I think I'm gonna refrain from the idea of actually making a coal line. I'll just make the grenade somewhere else here. Through this basic setup here. I'll just find a way to pick them. It will maybe have its own smelting area for it. So, like I was saying, this one is pipes. So there's also pipes which will feed into this one for underground pipes, and this one is radar, military radar, and I'm gonna need one for lights. I'm gonna need 4 lights. So we'll have 2 red. These ones, double red. What do you require? Just iron, so another double red. You require 1 red, then should give you into a chest here. This one doesn't need 1. Something like this, something like this. Radar, what do you need? So a double into 1. Power. Okay, so that ratio is working. Oh shit, I actually need the copper circuits. Didn't think about that. Definitely didn't think about that. What can I make here? Alright, done. Let's make steam engines. I will just make a sneaky line coming back here, and then I will expand it with both iron and the other resources to make more stuff. Okay, so the automobile. What do I need? You need engines. In order to have engines, I don't need as much pipe as I need steel. I actually need steel. I think I'm gonna cheese it for now. kill this coal. Actually, I need one of you guys. But for that, I need the stone bricks and the other resources that I stopped producing over here. So I need to fix that. Anyways, for now, give me that iron plate. Don't ask. Just deal with the coal. And I don't know how to pick up items that are in the vicinity. Okay, so engines. We're gonna need pipes, so we're still gonna need to take some iron plates. How many engines do I need for a car? A functioning car, how much do I need? What is the car to begin with? Okay. So we're gonna need 8 engines, 5 steel plates, and 20 iron plates to craft it. So I'm even gonna need pipes. The main problem would be engines. Why? Cannot be crafted by hand. Oh, so I actually need to put down an assembler and have gears, which is odd. Okay, I'll play with your game. So this is enough to make 10 engines. But I need to expand that number, so I'm gonna make 20 more pipes, enough to make another 10. Pretty research time. Military science, because we're gonna need military science. Later on we'll be thinking about blue science, and we will actually change the setup to be a dual setup. Now, because for now it is just a single setup. Then we're gonna need to use that. Is that a flamethrower that I can hold in my hands? That's interesting game. It's really interesting game. Okay, this is taking forever to make, so I think I'll go do something else. So, lab research. After that, I'm gonna need more damage from grenades. I really need those power balls, since they do cover a large radius, but before that, modular armor, advanced circuits. I don't even know how to do that. I need circuits, copper, and plastic. So that's gonna be a new resource that we need to make. Oh. This surely is gonna be interesting. Electric engines, advanced combinators. What does this do? Perform sorting operation on circuit network signals. I have no idea what that means. Okay, tree inserter capacity bonus 1. What is this? Bulk inserters. do bulk inserters do? Allows bulk inserters to move more items at once. Okay, so I can have multiple items. That's nice. Speed module and productivity modules. Belt immunity. Okay, so that the belts, so that we'll move on the belt. Circuit network. So I actually need to go build the wells in order to actually get started on oil, but before that I'm gonna need those power poles, or else I swear man I'm not gonna survive. Without those power poles I'm not gonna survive. So I think that we're gonna leave it at this point here. This is all of the playtime I have today. Next time we will be looking into oil production, making crude oil storages, making and researching the flamethrowers, taking the car on a stroll and explore even more, not expand but actually create the wall, create a better boss. I will later on think about how to actually make this boss better and how to add, like I was saying, how to add more resources to it. That does include stone, since stone bricks seems to be a item that I will be requiring from now on. These two setups I will do a switch on. So what I'm thinking is that I will actually expand this and put it here, remove this one of circuitries and put them down here, which will allow me to expand, at least take those three and put them down here, which will allow me to expand this operation right here. Then I'm gonna build a copy of this one and I'll put it here, and then I'll build a smaller copy which will be a like a double setup, so it will actually have its iron mine separately here. It will come into a smaller smelting area here. Second. I'm an idiot. Doesn't matter, I will fix it later. So we have a bunch of miners here that will mine a separate line into, it will be like a long one. So it will be like a snake type, so it will come out from here. It will take a turn here, or it will do its primary smelting, then the result will turn back around and be smelted right here, and then turn back around and go. Maybe I will do it the other way, so that the result comes out with the belt. So basically right here we're gonna have a new belt that will have steel on it. This will be the steel belt. I might consider having a coal belt here, and I may actually have I don't know, maybe a stone belt here. Maybe a stone belt going through here. I'll think about it, maybe a stone brick one here. But that will mean that we will need to expand this to cover all of it, and expand this also. And the copper one, which means that these patches will not survive for long. Actually, how much engines do we have? 10. Let's actually make the car and go take a stroll. I'm gonna need coal too. Definitely gonna need coal. Yeah, this is just not it. It should be enough. What else do I need? I need steel plates. Because why not? That's one car. Alright, this will be my first time actually driving the car. Let's see how does it work. What happened? Okay, there is the car. Just gonna put it down there. Do this. Do that. How do I get in the car? Nope. How do I actually get in the car? Just a second. Interface. Nope. Control. Movement. How do you get in car? Car. In, maybe? So it's not E, it's not spacebar. It's not A. It's definitely not. Let's just pick it up. Hold on, okay, I'm confused. Just a second. Give me a second here. I was planning to end the episode, but now I am actually fully focused on this. How do I get in the car? Basic interaction, mine, build, ghost, prepare to. Use item, right click. So it's not use item. I have no idea. Maybe it's interact. No. I have no idea. Look at the tooltips real quick. Do I have anything on a car? Nothing yet. Wait, I'm actually gonna Google this. Actually gonna Google this real quick. So the dumbest thing ever is just press enter. That's it. That's literally it. You just need to press enter and you're done. So, yep. That was basically it. Weird choice of... I mean, I expected it to be E, like interact with an object, but it wasn't E, so I guess that you got a bonus this episode of me struggling to find out how to actually drive a car, which is always fun. So we have a double patch here. We have uranium. That's a big pond. So we have uranium here. Whiter nest. Iron patch. Let me see, how much is this? 1.6 mil. We definitely found our expansion. So we're gonna be expanding into that area. When it comes to iron production, another coal patch, which is weird. Usually you don't get 3 coal patches. Is this area closed off? Does this actually lead somewhere? Okay, it does lead somewhere. 700, 1.6. Gonna need to build a wall. I'm gonna need to get crude oil down there. This is the future of smelting. This will be the best resources patch for us smelting actually. This one and this one, if we can combine them, that's gold. Then there is this one. Actually, hold on. Crude oil, outpost, flamers. Then I just need to find a way to transport the iron upwards, which I can do by train. I think train would be the easiest way to do this. Just a simple train that goes from direction A to that goes from point A to point B. Should work. Definitely. And I just hit another car. Let me just make sure that there aren't actually other nests nearby. Then we'll get into it. See what we can do with it. I can't see well at night, and I don't have repair packs on me. So if anything happens to the car, I'll have to walk. Okay, so it is like a little patch. It's really good. Look, we definitely can have a mining outpost here. So it's decided, this will be the next expansion. The moment we get our first flamers, that will be the expansion. I would definitely be the expansion. There is no other way around it. It's too convenient. We're just gonna park you here. Oh, let's enter. Well, everyone, thank you for hanging out with me. My name was Ben, and I will see you next episode.